morning viewers, this is Gazza here. Today I've returned yet again to one of my favourite sites in recent times, this old house site. A few of my last videos were actually from this spot, and in the comments to one of those videos I was very privileged to get a comment from the world-renowned and very successful detectorist, the Coffee Bush Kid. And he suggested that I put the little 6-inch coil on the Equinox and give this a go on this site, and that's exactly what I've done today. Yeah, I've sort of been over this whole area with the 10x5 coil, and I've also used the big Coil Tech 15-inch coil on some of this area, especially out the back there where there's not as many signals. So we'll see how we go today with the little 6-inch coil on the Equinox. Okay, got a 17 out of this hole on the Equinox, and I've got an old button. And right near the base of this tree, good signal, and it looks as though I have an old musket ball. Okay, no coins yet, but we'll carry on and see how we go. And out of this hole is an old harmonica reed. Okay, a very strong signal here in the low 30s. Good to be a coin, but knowing my luck, it's just rubbish. Anyhow, we'll see what it is. It's a bit hard digging with one hand and holding the camera with the other hand. Anyhow, I think it is just rubbish. Doesn't sound so good anymore. Yes, there's a big old curly bit of rusty wire down there, which gave me a good signal. I can tend to do that. Oh well, let's carry on. Well, that well and truly tricked me. I filled in the hole again, but off to the side there is actually a coin here. Oh, don't know what that one is. Ah, that looks interesting. No idea. Could be a medallion of some sort. Ah, that's a nice find. Best find for today so far. And I nearly missed it too. All that old wire sort of tricked me. Ah, these give such a great signal. Just a tiny little washer. Oh well. Could have been a coin too. You never know, do you? Yes, and I even found a pull tab here, as well as a big fat grub over there. Geez, the ground's starting to get pretty hard now. We're heading into summer. Out of this hole is one of those bits off a lamp that make the wick go up and down. Trim the wick, I think they call it, something like that. Yeah, just an old relic. I've been going for a long time and haven't really found anything much. I think I've done a pretty good job the other times I've been here. Anyhow, I did get a good signal here, and it happens to be one of these things. I found one of these here before, and I found out that it's part of an old handsaw. This hole only produced a bit of old rusty wire or something. Sometimes they give a positive signal, but I did get a glass stopper out of this one as well. Yes, I can't help myself. I just headed back into the area where I found the cartwheel penny a couple of hunts ago, and I got a good signal, but it wasn't a coin. It was just a great big old musket ball. Yes, I'm still in the cartwheel penny area, and I've been digging sort of half positive signals which just end up being old rusty nails, but perhaps there was a building here years ago, who knows. Anyhow, the 6-inch coil is actually finding targets that the other coils didn't. So yeah, it's a bit surprising. She's a good one, that's for sure. Anyhow, I've just only got a bit of time to spare now. I have to go soon, and I'll just spend a bit of time around this tree here near the river. I found a few early English threepences and sixpences and that around here in the past, to see if the little coil can winkle any more out. The first signal from here, I thought it might be threepence or something, but it's just a lead ball again. Not sure if that's a sinker. It looks a bit rough to be a sinker. Perhaps it's a musket ball. Yeah, okay, let's carry on. Oh well, I went over this area again. I didn't find any more coins, so I must have got all that was here. Yeah, one thing I have found out is the ground is a lot drier and harder than when I was here last time. It's a lot harder digging now. Anyhow, I sort of ran out of time, so I better go home, I suppose. Okay. And it's happened to me again. Time to go home. Right near the ute. I've got a good signal. And here's a coin. Probably a penny of some sort by the looks of it, the size of it. Ah, well, there you go. That's 2 coins for today. Well, I found that penny over there. I think it's a penny anyhow. Probably about 10 feet away. I got a signal it was 17. And I've got another coin. It's a Commonwealth of Australia halfpenny. Geez, it's getting better and better the closer I get to the ute. Oh well, better keep going. Okay, just a quick review of today's finds. And first up, here's the rubbish pile. And I ended up with 3 musket balls and 2 buttons. And here's the penny and halfpenny I found just before I left for home. They're both the Commonwealth of Australia type, and the penny's dated 1917 and the halfpenny dated 1920. And both of them are in really poor condition. Where I found them, it's a low-lying area that would get waterlogged in the winter time, and copper coins tend not to survive very well in places like that. And now on to today's first and best coin from the old house site, which turned out to be a 1 cent coin from Ceylon, and it's dated 1929. And on the other side it reads George V, King and Emperor of India. So that's something a bit different. I've never seen or found one of these before. Just makes you wonder what the story is behind this coin and how it ended up being at this site. But it did, and I found it. Well, eventually anyhow, after getting a bit confused about those signals. Oh well. Not a lot of good finds today, but I only covered a portion of that area at the old house site with the 6-inch coil. So there's plenty more area there to cover with it on a return visit one day, and I'll have to psych myself up to have a go at the old dump area too. Okay, well that's about all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all again on the next hunt.